Right, guys, Chelsea plays our return leg at Stamford Bridge against Legia Wazawaza. Okay, I can't pronounce it. Against Legia Wazawa, yeah, Wazawa. I mean, that's the return leg. We played the other leg far away in their home. So they are coming to Stamford Bridge for us to play the second leg. And the first leg was good. We were able to get a 3-goal, win against them. And so for me, as I said in the other video, or in my last video, I don't expect Legia to come to, Stamford Bridge and do anything. I don't expect them to even get a single goal at Stamford Bridge. So I'm expecting another win for Chelsea in this particular game to cushion us or to take us to the next level of the UEFA Conference League. And as I told you, like nothing short of the trophy or anything short of the trophy, we are going to have something to contend with. We are going to have a bone of contention with Enzo Maresca and his boys. Anything other than the trophy, we are going to have a bone of contention with Enzo Maresca and his boys. Because, as I said, Chelsea, or as I keep saying, Chelsea, this Conference League is not Chelsea standard. So when we find ourselves there, we have to. We have to. So our game against Legia should be a cool chop. At least we can give them 3 goals in the return leg to give us, or to just, for us to walk into the semis of the Conference League. And then we play the finals, or we see which team we are going to play in the finals, and then we move to the finals, because there's no other way. Enzo Maresca, there's no other way. We have to progress from the quarterfinals to the semifinals and to the finals. And even in the finals, we must win. We must win. Because I think we've been pampering, the boys. We've been, cool with you guys, and you are taking things for granted. You must win that trophy. We must win that trophy. And as I told you, in EPL, we will still come there. But guys, one thing I also wanted to point out is the fact that probably I'll make a full video about that. But I've been one of the people who have been consistent, talking about when Madueke was not doing very well. I've consistently lashed out at him. So I think I have to come back and talk when he's performing. I think he's now reformed. If you look at his return from injury, the first 2 games I think he has played, he's been absolutely amazing, and that is what we wanted to see. That is the Madueke we wanted to see. So kudos to him. He should keep up. But then I'll make a full video to honor Madueke for his his style, his new style, his new way of doing things. If you realize, he doesn't keep the ball that long anymore. He doesn't try to overdo things anymore. You get what I'm trying to say? So it tells you that he has been watching the videos and he's been learning. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. So guys, I'll definitely do a video to shout him out on one of my episodes, because I think that is improvement. I've consistently watched him for about all the 2 games, and I can see some consistent improvement in his gameplay. And that, as I said, I'll make a video about. But let's get back to the Legia game. I think one of the challenges with Enzo Maresca, which I don't think should still be happening at this point, is positioning of his players. Making his selection and positioning players. Are you telling me that Enzo Maresca doesn't know that for the number of games Nkunku has been featured in as a number 9, as a striker, he was not efficient? Or he hasn't been efficient? And you keep playing him there. You keep playing him there. Look at when you gave Tariq George the opportunity to play up front as the lead striker. Within few minutes, he was able to score. And as a manager, that is what your instinct. You should be able to, at every point in time, change the game. If you knew Tariq George was better playing as a number 9, why do you bring Nkunku to come and play number 9 when he has consistently not proven himself? And I'm sure you have seen Tariq George in training. You've seen his potential. Before you even brought him there, there might have been something that triggered it. Before you played him, gave him the number nine role, there might have been something that triggered it. It means that you knew his potentials. So why didn't you give him the opportunity earlier? Why didn't you give him the opportunity earlier? Or you want to wait when we are choked, we are here, then you start to experiment. That is not good enough. That is not good enough. So Enzo Maresca, you have to because the season is coming to an end. You see, and people are agitated. We are not happy. Because if you look at what is happening, there is the possibility that we might not even get, Champions League to play. We might not. And everybody is putting the blame at your doorstep. At your doorstep. Because you are the manager of the team. You are the one responsible. So, guys, I think Enzo Maresca still, he has to, do something, especially when it comes to Premier League. But for me, if you looking at the game or how we played in our last game, I'm thinking that this should be, my starting 11, or how I think Enzo Maresca should play against Legia. Yes, Jorgensen, fantastic. In the first leg, he did well. Though a lot of balls didn't even get to his area until the latter stage of the game, where Legia was beginning to give us too much pressure. In the game, but I think he's quite okay. He's calm. His demeanor is okay. Besides, Sanchez is playing or played our last game, so definitely Jorgensen should also be given the opportunity to play in the Conference League. And I think Achampon should play on the right back, Tosin and Badiashile on the centre back, and Kukurea on the left back. And if you look at Badiashile's performance too, I think Badiashile is also improving. We know we have a lot of problems with our defenders, but I think that in the last game he was quite stable. He was quite okay. So I want to see him start in the next game. And in the middle, or in our midfield, I want to see Reece James and Drisby Hall pair in that particular game. And if you look at how Drisby Hall played in the last game, I think his confidence was very high in the first leg. And I feel that some of these games, or a Conference League like this, give the younger ones some kind of confidence, because it's not a star-studded, lineup. So he feels that he takes responsibility You know, he wants to show something. So I think that pairing him and Reece James, you know, gives us a good pair. Reece James sitting back and Dewsbury Hall exploring a lot more up front. I would like to see Madueke play. I would like to see Madueke play on the right, and I would like to see Sancho play on the left, and I would like to see Nkunku play as our number 10, and then Tariq George play as the number 9. I would want to rest Cole Palmer. I would want to rest Palmer in this particular game, at least, in case we are having issues, then we can bring Palmer on. I mean, we should all understand Cole Palmer's situation. But even with that, as I said in my last video, he's pushing. You can see that he wants himself back. And that is the mark of a player. We all know when Cole Palmer is in his form. We know what he's capable of doing. But when he's not in that form, I think we should lower the stress a little bit. We shouldn't keep pushing, or we shouldn't keep putting him in every game. Let him relax. Let him think. Let him get himself. Let him get himself back. So I would like to rest Cole Palmer in this particular game, unless, of course, we are not getting what we want. Then Palmer can come into the game. So basically, I think that is going to be my starting 11. I think Cole Palmer and Gusto are the only players I'm going to rest. And I want to rest Gusto because if you look at what Enzo Maresca did in Premier League, you realize because he played both James and Gusto in that game, he had to rest. He wanted to rest all of them. Meanwhile, they are your only pair of credible and dependable right backs. So why did you even play all of them in that game in the first place? When you know that they will be fatigued, they will be tired. So guys, that will be my starting 11. Let me know yours in the comment section, as well as don't forget to let me know which part of Africa, which part of the world you are watching from. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and let's get interactive in the comment section as well. As usual, my name is Prince Hamdan. Peace. I'm out.